Hey y'all, what's going on today? Hold on. I can't show that. Put this again. Yo, what's going on today? Y'all already know who it is. Same person from the last video. Same person is gonna be in all the other videos. Starter of this. Today we're gonna be doing what I originally wanted to start to do with this channel. That is gonna be skate shoe reviews, but not just like normal skate shoes review. Luxury brand skate shoe reviews. And I just kind of wanted to kind of touch with this because I actually met a person that does it. He's pretty popular on YouTube, Christian Flores. He's actually the beginner of this. I'm not trying to step on his toes. I'm not trying to do any of that. But I'm very into high-end brands and fashion and that type of stuff. So I wanted to kind of combine those two worlds together and just see where they could take off, because I'm starting to notice that a lot of luxury brands are coming into the skateboarding world, and a lot of people are confused about it. A lot of people don't know that skateboarding is actually the reason why a lot of brands are in their stuff that they're doing now. But to kind of backtrack on all that stuff, today, the first shoe review that we're going to do is going to be on the great, the never late, iconic, the legend himself, Mr. Christian Louboutin. A lot of people don't really know much about him, but the red bottom shoes, like where he's from, stuff like that. But we're going to kind of get into the history and stuff like that, how he began, where he came from. I'm just not going to be skateboarding and stuff and talking shit on it or trying to like bring the brand down. Like, I care about this stuff, so I want to talk about, like, I'm not here to talk shit about like fashion brands and companies. I love fashion, I love brands, and I love that type of stuff. I'm wearing, brand right now. These shades are Versace. The hat is vintage bake. The shirt is the Lil Kim Supreme collab. Little Harley Davidson jacket. The belt is by BB Simon, however people want to say it. But yeah, Christian Louboutin, amazing person, amazing man, like amazing brand. Has a long history. He started at a pretty young age and everything. We're gonna talk about this whole entire thing and where he came up from, where he got all his ideas from, and then we're gonna skate the shoe, and I'm gonna tell you how they skate. I'm gonna show you how they feel, how the material is, the flick, the grip on everything, so that you guys have an understanding, because a person don't have a lot of money to go out and buy a pair of Christian Louboutins and just skate them, but I care about this stuff. I love fashion, so I'm gonna be the one to be the sacrifice, the lamb to do this, because a lot of people are afraid to skate in high-end stuff. A lot of people would rather keep it on ice, but I want to skate it because I'm interested in something like that. I love skateboarding, I love fashion, so we're gonna combine those two worlds together and we're gonna make it into one. We're gonna love it. But this is part one to like a many long series I'm gonna start doing with this. So let's get into this shoe review. I'm gonna let you guys know everything. I'm not like the best pro skater. I know how to skate. I know how to do a couple of tricks pretty well, but I'm not like the best. I just enjoy what I do. I have fun. I like to have a good style. I love to skate in style, because if you look good, you skate good. This is you know, let's get this. Let's get the show on the road, bro. Let's get to it. Christian Louboutin, right? So let's get to it. So Christian Louboutin is a French designer born 1963 in Paris. Had like a great kind of upbringing and everything. Lived with his parents. His dad was a cabinet maker, and his sisters, which inspired him a lot kind of growing up and stuff. But he had a very rebellious age. He had a punk rock stage. When he was 12 years old, he actually ran away from home, and he ended up dropping out of school at the age of 16. Christian Louboutin began his fascination for shoes in the year 1976 when he was 13 years old. What got him inspired was he went to this African museum in Paris. They had signs where they weren't allowed to walk on the wood grain floors, so he was inspired by that and wanted to kind of get more into shoe designing and shoes and stuff. He had a punk rock stage as well, where he was actually featured in movies. I actually had a punk rock phase too when I was young, but there's no way I was gonna run away. His fascination for shoes started when he was 13 and he visited and he began to study and just get more involved, more into that. He moved over and ran away to Egypt, and he lived in India for a year. Christian Louboutin returned back to Paris in 1981 at the age of 18, where he had an excellent portfolio of elaborate high heels and got it brought to the top fashion couture houses. If you guys don't know what couture is one of one fashion pieces handmade specifically for people. They take a lot of care of it. They put a lot of detail into what they're making, and he actually got into be involved with that at a young age. As a freelance designer, Christian Louboutin designed shoes for Chanel and Yves Saint Laurent. Like in his early 20s, he actually turned away from fashion and began to become a landscape gardener and a contributor to Vogue. Showing his passion and his extreme dedication to making shoes, he returned and started his own company in 1991. Since its years of popularity, he's grown a long time list, like from the names of Princess Diana, Madonna, Nicki Minaj, Christina Aguilera, Sarah Jessica Parker, and a lot more celebrities to even name from. And Britney Spears. How could I forget Britney? Alright, moving on. So these are the details of the shoes. These are the Christian Louboutin Louis Arlotto high tops. These were originally used. I got these from Second Street. They feature plastic material. The signature Louboutin red bottoms on the bottom of them. Here comes with a leather back. Classic Louboutin logos on the insides of both shoes. Also features black, yellow, and white stripes. Comes with a diamond sort of sole right there too on the side. And yeah, we're gonna skate these, and I'm gonna let you guys know how these Christian Louboutin skate. So stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is a kickflip test. To be honest, so far they're a little like uncomfortable because they're made for walking and not for skateboarding. They're pretty snug right now. I kind of did like a few warm-up stuff in it, so like let's just knock out this quick kickflip test real quick. See how these skate. So I felt the shoe out. Like I would say, there's not really a lot of protection with the soles and everything. This was the result of it, right there. But what I can say is that it's a nice shoe. It's a nice looking shoe to me, at least. These shoes weren't really made for skateboarding, so I'm just kind of taking it out for my spin. It's mainly made for walking. But I finished up the kickflip test. It was okay. It was pretty good. There wasn't really too much impact, but I'm gonna try to see what I can do. It's a little harder to do tricks like that without any impact. So yeah, without further ado though, I'm gonna go through with the actual skate session test, and then I'm gonna give it a review. So stay tuned. Just come check it out. So the video is complete. That was the whole video. I skated the shoe for a while, and personally, if I have to rate the skating, probably have to give it a light 7. Personally, it was a little hard to kind of break into at first. Like it was kind of a tight fit. Maybe I got like a smaller size, but they worked out pretty much. I would say that they did kind of last a pretty good time and everything. Like I did a bunch of warm up stuff, so I didn't really go like too crazy, but it kind of held its own, and I was surprised that it did that much. But the shoe was actually wasn't like terrible. What I am gonna do now, first let me show it to you how the results are. So what I am gonna do now is what I plan on doing for the rest of my other shoe reviews for these stuff is go out and I'm going to give these shoes to a person in need, because I go around San Diego a lot and I see a lot of people that walk around without shoes or they don't really have much. So I'm going to take it upon myself to bless somebody with the blessings that were stored upon me. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to find somebody who really needs some shoes today. So there you go. I think I found someone. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. What's your shoe size? I have a pair of Christian Louboutins that I skated in. Would you like to keep them? No. I'm just giving them away.
Oh yeah, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Well,
Yeah.
I hope that God blesses you today.
Yeah, you too. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.
You too. Thank you. That wraps everything up. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. That completes everything. I'll see you guys next time for the next one. Shout out to Christian Louboutin and shout out to 2nd Street in Los Angeles, California. So, peace. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I don't know, not giving up, but you didn't know I don't know. What is all of your niggas selling me scam? I'm gonna just call up my niggas and go for a hit. Look at the lip, look at the fist. Look at the do it, look at the